And I want to touch on something that is a slight concern, and I have to wonder who is advising President Trump. I had serious questions about James Settlemyre, and I still do. But I have even more concerns about David Flippo. The 2nd Congressional District race is very important. And here's the problem I see with either Flippo or Settlemyre. And I'm not going to tell you which candidate. It's the Democrats are going to come out of this probably well-armed and well-heeled. And whichever candidate wins in the Republican primary, it's going to take a lot to face the dark. You heard the story about dark money. And there is a lot of dark money in the Republican race. They did not talk much about the Democrat dark money that's going to start pouring in to this race after the primaries. Because whichever candidate, Settlemyre or Flippo, wins, and Flippo's campaigns and Flippo's PACs that are behind him are doing an amazing character assassination job on Senator Settlemyre. So if Settlemyre comes out the winner, he's going to be significantly damaged. On the other hand, the question that a lot of people are not asking about David Flippo is, you spent much of the last year running in Nevada's 4th Congressional District, and then all at once when Mark Amodei announced he wasn't going to seek re-election, you decided, okay, we'll start running up north. And it's just one of those things where you look at it and you go, this is weird. And it really is. Politics is weird ducks. It really is. Always has been, always will be. And I've tried to understand it for years. And all I can do is, as you heard Pastor Bob Winder say on Friday, all we can do is pray to God, make the choice based on what our prayers tell us, and go out there and do our best. That's all we can do. I look at it and, all my job is to tell you what I know. And what we know is, as David Flippo has pointed out, there are significant problems with James Settlemyre. And what will happen is if Settlemyre wins the nomination, you're going to see those same David Flippo ads, except they'll be for whoever the nominee is in the Democrat Party. On the other hand, when it comes to David Flippo, you're going to see the same questions I've raised. Why was he running in CD4 and then all at once moved to CD2? And I think these are both valid questions. It's very difficult to, David Flippo has a very strong America First policy. But the question is, can he get anything done in Washington? And that is the big question that we face. It's one thing when people run for office, as we found out 2 years ago. It's one thing when people run for office and they say, I'm for Northern Nevada, I'm for White Pine County, I'm for this, I'm for that. And then when they get into office, they decide to handle their own personal agendas instead of handling the agenda of the people, by the people, and for the people. And that's one of the problems when you're running campaigns, when you're trying to figure out who to vote for. All I can do is do your own thoughts, do your own prayers, and get up and vote. Early voting is going on now between 9 and 6 today, and all the way through Friday. at the White Pine County Courthouse up on the top of the hill. Get over there and vote. All righty, Todd Starnes up at 9:05. We'll have a Bloomberg Money Minute and the latest news coming up in a few moments. We're back tomorrow morning at 8:05. Do not be late without a vote from home. Please pray for our county and our state and our nation, and we'll see you tomorrow. All the best. May God bless.
Now just go away.